Hi, this is Yan Wang. You guys can call me Philip, the team leader of Yoyofriends, and today we're gonna have an overview on the Yoyofriends Tankette. Now, this video is absolutely ridiculous. Like look at it. Well, anyways, first of all, I'm sick. I've been sick twice in this entire month of December, and the only reason I'm not coughing like hell right now is because I have a cough drop in my mouth. Shout out to the cough drop. But anyways, company intro Yoyofriends, the manufacturing FPM, manufacturer OEM, and us yo-yo players will have a link down below with all the yo-yo players you guys can look up. Combine together to make awesome yo-yos, awesome yo-yo designs, pushing the limit, and get back to yo-yoing community. We recently sponsored Vietnam yo contest, I think. So really cool. Shout out to Yahoo. He's kind of from Vietnam, so awesome to see. We're getting back to the yo-yoing community. Okay, so first off on this yo-yo, when I saw the CAD, I don't have too much input in this yo-yo, it's just Yoyofriends. When I saw this CAD, I was blown away. I was like, this is such a meme or a troll, but this is actually a thing. I love it. You know, I sometimes love a meme or a troll, you know. I'm kind of a memer myself. But so let's just look how ridiculously wide the rim is. Like, this is a Da Vinci. I already have one of the widest SS rings, and this just makes it like absolutely, I don't know, it's like almost twice as big, right? What else I can compare with? Graviton. This is a TI rim. TI has like 2 times less density, and look at it. It's crazy. Like even our newest yo-yo, I think 8th year anniversary yo also is level 2 in the mystery box on Black Friday. Look how much wider it is. It's stupid. It's ridiculous. It's a troll, and it makes this yo special. It's like really pushing something here. Pushing the SS rim weight. 75+% of the rim weight, it's this yo-yo. Like, of the it's stainless steel. It's crazy. Might as well like be a full SS yo-yo or something. It's crazy. Anyway, so that is the first look. The only thing, also the size is decently compact. It's like the same size as the Baryon but a little wider. So I won't say it's like a fully undersized yo-yo. It's more of like a compact yo-yo, I would say. Not fully undersized. I can still fit throughout this in my pocket, so it is pocket friendly. Yeah, so I'll have the spec of the yo-yo here. Alright, so the weight is like ridiculously low, like 51.3, that's crazy. Okay, smoothness, somehow, even with this insanely wide rims, and so it was 10 out of 10 smooth. Like, no fingernail vibe. Oh, I do have the Proto 1, but we didn't change anything. So like production is the same yo-yo. This is just one done. Like we didn't need a Proto 2. I just love it so much. We just went straight to production without changing a single thing. So smoothness 10 out of 10. Hopefully yours is 10 out of 10 too if you decide to get one. Power on this yo is surprisingly good. It should be a surprise because the yo is so light and the size is so small. Usually, like the bigger yo-yo with a lot of rim weight and a lot of overall weight, those are the ones that spins a lot. But this one spins decent amount of time. I would say this doesn't lose to like a mono metal, like a competition mono metal in terms of spin time. You don't feel much weight presence on the yo-yo. However, it's still spinning super fast when you bind it. So don't get like it's kind of deceiving. It's like, oh, I'm running out of power, but it's really not. You can keep pushing it, even though you don't even feel the presence of the yo anymore, and it still goes, right? I can keep going actually. If I bind it, it's still a lot of spin left. So this is ridiculous in terms of power. It's not gonna beat like a top competition mono metal, but it can power through like 30 to 1 minute combos if you're careful. If you're careful with it, because it's have a small gap width. But if you're precise, you land it really well, you can do it no problem. Power, that's power. Stability on this is actually very good. It's actually very hard to change plane super easily. Look how slow this is tilting, right? Because of how big the rims are. You don't have to be super careful in terms of hitting this. Well, I actually do, because the gap width is kind of, the catch zone is kind of small. But the yo is stable. It doesn't lose plane. I can push it pretty fast without caring about stability, right? And that's super cool at its size. I'd say this is the most stable yo at its size, period. more stable than even a Baryon because the rim weight is absolutely ridiculous, right? Yeah, I can push it pretty fast without losing its stability. Like, it doesn't want to change plane much. And here goes the top speed. I don't say this yo-yo it's super fast, not because it can't achieve that. This yo-yo can be one of the fastest yo-yo there is because it's only 51 grams and it's so stable. It's, do you have the balls to push it? And if you do have the balls to push it, it's super, super fast. But most of the time, if you're a normal player, it will be kind of out of control for you. So it's best to go at a medium pace or a medium fast pace. But the absolute top end speed, it's up there because this yo-yo is so light. Even though it does have that little bit of a bimetal lag sometimes, but it's so light you can just overpower it really, really fast. I'm not making any faces while pushing it this fast. And this yo-yo is still stable, it's still got plenty of power left. Look at that. This yo-yo is ridiculous. I'm laughing playing with it. Acceleration is really good too because it's so light. I don't need to explain why, but like alright, this yo-yo is ridiculous. Flow on this yo-yo, I would say the flow of like a bearing. So I think Sophie, she let people try it at Czech Nats and they're like, oh yeah, I'm playing with a bearing only. But it's like performance bearing, it goes forever, right? There is the flow, there's a little bit of a presence on the yo-yo, but not much. Once you actually really get into it, the presence disappears. It's like you're playing with a very, very high performance stable bearing that's spinning forever and super stable somehow. It's I can't really describe it with a word, but flow, not much flow because so much rim weight, you don't feel anything. Corky acceleration, the yo just moves along with your hand. If you overpower a little bit, it just zooms, right? It's 51.3 grams. So horizontal on this is surprisingly good. This is okay. This doesn't make any sense. As long as you're precise, like horizontal on this is really good. The only thing is like the only thing is you have to be accurate because it's very easy to miss because of the catch on so little. But if you don't miss and follow momentum or just overpower a little bit, it actually does horizontal very good at 51.3 grams. It doesn't make any sense. It's just zero. It doesn't make any sense. Biome zero is pretty good, 4.48 millimeter, I think. So pretty standard, pretty average. Since the yo is so light, it's decently snappy. I'm using Kitty normal because I'm a heathen. If you use Kitty fat, like a normal person, it'll be very, very good for you. I think this is using pink pads too, but it doesn't really matter because 4.48 is pretty good. I recommend Kitty fat, Sochi, normal Sochi fat. I use Kitty normal and I don't have too much issue with the bind. Normally I like my bind a little bit slippier because I know I'm using Kitty normal and normal people don't use Kitty normal. Normal people use Kitty fat. So anyways, so that's a string recommendation. And finger grind doesn't quite work if you have a big big hand like me. It kind of works, but like this is still 7068 B blasted, but the catch zone is a bit small, so it's not optimal. It's very hard to land, and if you have a really wide finger, it doesn't work. But thumb grind would work if you have fingernails, because of but you are touching SS ring. So if you're using your finger skin to thumb grind, then you might have a hard time. But for me, it's fine because I use fingernail too. Thumb grind. Anyways, finger spin, it's around average to below average. This is just a flat cup with a hub, and it's very small. So if you land it, you kind of can, finger spin on it a little bit. DNA, and so it's average, above average. You can do it, but due to its like smaller cup size, because this is like not a full size yo-yo, it's more of a compact yo-yo. It's a little bit harder. Alright, so conclusion on this yo-yo is, also we named the yo-yo Tankette because usually like a tank have like super big tire tracks, and this reminds me of that. Look how wide this thing is. We didn't name we can't call it a tank because tank is heavy, right? Tankette is like a small personal like vehicle that's like discontinuing World 2 because like it's small, it's compact, like this yo-yo. It's not supposed to be an actual tank, which is like, you know, big and heavy. This is small, but still like with super big tire tracks, and you know, it's like a small tank. So Tankette, that's the name of this yo-yo. All right, so in conclusion, you just have to buy one and play it out. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It plays like a performance bimetal, but it doesn't. I mean, it just looks ridiculous. Like look at it. Like what? It's a very unique feeling. It's like this yo-yo shouldn't perform this well, but it does. The only thing that's holding it back, well, actually, not. I mean, like, I won't say holding it back, but you need to be careful with. It's super small catch though. This yo-yo plays like a performance yo-yo, even though it's super light. It's got all the wrong spec for it. It's super compact, and but you can do horizontal on it. You can shred out your trick on it. Small size, you can daily it. It's absolutely ridiculous. So thank you all for watching. And next, I'll review the Drake signature Yoyofriends Shine. I'm gonna record that right now. So thank you all for watching, and shout out to this cough drop for making me not cough this entire time. All right, peace.